And with us presenting the news in sign language is David Agondoa.
Well, it will be another night of uncertainty for families of the passengers and crew of a SACS flight from Kitale to Nairobi that disappeared over the Aberdare ranges on Tuesday evening.
Efforts to locate the plane have been hampered by poor weather that has persisted for the better part of the day, making it impossible for aircraft to fly over the forested mountain and trace the plane. NTV's Brenda Wanga with more.
The airspace above Njambini area of Kinangop, Nyandarua reverberates to the sounds of chopper after chopper landing or taking off. For the better part of the afternoon, this has been the routine. The airborne machines have only one mission: to access the mountainous Aberdare ranges. For behind the hills and in the forests that cover them lies the wreckage of a plane that veered off the radar on Tuesday evening. The plane, en route to Nairobi from Kitale, was carrying 8 passengers and 2 crew members. Efforts to locate it began yesterday when it went missing. Today, they resumed in earnest.
The area of the search is a wide stretch area that is between Nyandarua and Murang'a counties within Aberdare, and is a wide stretch area. And if we allow people just to go randomly, they'll get tired before the main one.
To get to the plane, the multi-agency team led by the National Disaster Management Unit has to get its last known location. But even then, the team has to get a visual on the plane, and that has been the challenge. The clouds above the mountains and the fog covering the slopes mean that visibility is near non-existent, and despite their best efforts, pilot after pilot make that brave trip to the edge of the forest and back with nothing to show for their efforts. But while the aerial search seems untenable for now, the team coordinating the operation has all the same released a ground team to the areas they suspect were the last the plane was seen. These groups too haven't been successful.
You can see for yourself. Right from midday, I think, though we were expecting the weather to improve, you can see it's raining. And therefore, as a result of that, we have called off the search operations for today. We are resuming tomorrow as early as possible.
The frustration of the non-productive search leaving a notable strain on the families of those who are on board the plane. Here in the Aberdares, one such family doesn't say much. They are focusing their energies on helping resource the search. In Nairobi, however, another family remains hopeful that the search will be fruitful and that they will see their loved ones.
My brother is 30. He was coming from Kitale to Nairobi. His family is here in Nairobi, and our home originally is also in Bungoma. So he was just coming from our rural, coming back to town to his family. Yeah. We believe that we will actually get him when they're still alive. That is our hope as a family.
The management of the company that operated the airplane sought to dispel fears that the plane was faulty at the time of the flight.
We thought it was a radio failure. As we talk now, we do not know what happened. We're still waiting for the team to conclude their investigation.
The multi-agency team is still optimistic that the search will be successful once the weather clears up. The families of the crew and passengers aboard that ill-fated plane will have to spend another night of anxiety as they wait for the search and rescue and recovery operations to resume tomorrow, where hopefully the weather will be more lenient on the search team. Brenda Wanga, NTV, in Nyandarua County.